Everyone, and welcome back to Spiritual Astrology. Today I have a video for everybody about the mythological origins of astrology and how each sign of the zodiac represents a very mystical, powerful force in the universe. And because right now the sun is pretty much in the center of Libra, you know, the center of the balance and the scales. You know, everyone says Libra is so beautiful, elegant, innocent, charming. Well, maybe not innocent. And this is kind of the point of the video. So because the sun is in Libra right now, which is death, and I know you guys have different opinions, but basically this is the beginnings of death. And I'm sorry for everyone out there with the sun in Libra. Like I said in my last video, I like the sign Libra. You guys are awesome people. But because I've grown up with a lot of astrology textbooks, like, it's pretty common knowledge to certain astrologers that Libra and Aries have a very unique, powerful relationship, just like all of the four cardinal signs. So the four cardinal signs are supposed to be the eldest, wisest, strongest leader people. And people wonder, why is Libra a cardinal sign? So why is it cardinal? Because it's the archetype of one of the most powerful energies in the universe, and it represents the sunset in one way, and in many other ways it represents sin. And this is why the sun in Libra is fallen, or is it detriment or fall? But either way, it's not supposed to be good. And the reason why is because of ego and sense of self become confused in Libra. So you kind of just lose a sense of identity, basically. Whereas the sun kind of comes alive in Aries, which is where it's exalted and where people celebrate, and, you know, the spring is here in the northern hemisphere. So Libra is Eve, and this would make Aries Adam. So Adam and Eve had a relationship. They were opposites. They were the first woman and the first man. The first man, imagine being the first man out there. Like, you would definitely think that you are powerful. You would think that you are a leader, an energetic, go-getter kind of person, which is the Aries energy, right? Am I correct? So Libra represents Eve, and Eve represents Libra. Back and forth, whatever, you know, like the scales. And in this sense, I was just speaking to someone on an astrology forum on Facebook about how Virgo and Scorpio are connected because they used to be the same sign. They used to be one sign, but I wonder what sign that would be. Basically, all of this energy, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo, all opposed Aries. Where's Aries? So this cast a shadow on this whole section. So technically that is the death section. Virgo is the nurse that nurses people before they pass away. So it just basically kind of waits until you die. So in a sense, Virgo can be represented as the angel of death. And Libra is the judgment. It's the judgment of where do you go after you pass away. And then Scorpio is the underworld, where all souls go, unfortunately. It's all just very, very spiritual, mystical, kind of mythological, whatever. This is why I like astrology. And if people ask me, you know, I say all this other stuff, but this is why. This mysterious energy. It's just, if you're an intuitive, you kind of know certain things, and you kind of connect the dots with the astrological wheel. You learn more with different myths. So different myths were associated with each constellation. Different mythologies are associated. Actually, there are 36 basic constellations associated with the zodiac wheel. But Libra itself was created afterwards. So Libra is the judgment. So Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio represent the dying. And it's not the death, complete death. Because to get there, you'd have to get to Pisces. Pisces is the end-all, be-all. It is be-all. You know, everyone says Pisces represents all 12 signs, because it does. Before the energy is reignited in Aries, definitely dies. And the true death is autumn. So Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Sagittarius is kind of like heaven, because Sagittarians are learning to come alive again after they passed away. And after that is Capricorn, and Capricorn is the seed of life. It is the mystical, powerful regeneration. Scorpio represents regeneration as well, but that is kind of like, imagine someone in the middle of fall, and imagine back in the ancient days where, you know, we didn't necessarily have a lot of food to grow. This is when food was beginning to get scarce. This is when people started to think about having kids. So Scorpio is that decision whether or not they should have children. And this is why it rules sex. It doesn't rule the pleasures of sex. That would be the innocence of the fire signs. You know, just pure pleasure. That's what fire signs like. Scorpio likes the intensity. And after that, it is burned and molded into a gem. And after that, the gem is released and shown into the world through Sagittarius. And Capricorn energy. I'm a Capricorn, so I love Christmas, and a lot of people that are Capricorns don't, and they're told not to, because, you know, they don't get gifts, or it's too close to their birthday, and, you know, it's overlooked. But the power of Christmas is amazing because it brings people back to life, and people are scared of the energies that Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, you know, that side of the wheel bring, because it is relationship. It is giving away yourself to another person, or dying, or it's just not focusing on the self anymore. So you begin to focus on the self again in Capricorn. But this is where guilt comes in and all the negative feelings, I know. And after that, things start to get better in Aries. You know, you start to feel better about yourself. But I would say the people that with the best confidence and pride would be Cancer and Leo, because this is where, you know, the summer and the days are long. So yeah, Adam and Eve. Virgo and Scorpio are the two sides of Libra, and they are at the sides of judgment. So, you know, it's basically the judgment of, do I want to continue being a child? Do I want things to be new and fascinating and intellectual like a Virgo? Or, you know, am I more of a Scorpio? And do I want to submerge myself in the mysteries of life and find the answers? Anyway, I hope you learned something from this video. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, just comment and subscribe and like, whatever. Thank you. Bye.